Hello friends, welcome to our channel The Outlier 73 and I am Namita, Chartered Accountant. In today's video, we will be decoding circular number 183/15/22 issued on 27th December 22. Well, this is specifically issued for financial year 2017-18 and financial year 18-19. Well, this circular basically brings about clarification for differences in ITC availed in GSTR3B as compared to GSTR2A for financial year 2017-18 and financial year 18-19. Well, these were the year of early implementation of GST. During these years, suppliers have failed to furnish correct details of outward supplies in Form GSTR1. Well, this led to a lot of discrepancies or differences. Moreover, GSTR2A was not implemented then. It was implemented somewhere during October 2019. Now, these discrepancies between the ITC availed between 3B and 2A are being noticed by the tax officers and are being flagged, seeking explanation from the registered person. Well, because of this, lot of representations have been received from the trade as well as tax authorities seeking clarification regarding the manner of dealing with such discrepancies. Well, in the circular, 4 scenarios are discussed and clarifications are given on the basis of these scenarios. Now let us understand what these 4 scenarios are. Let's discuss. In first scenario, supplier have not filed GSTR1 but has filed GSTR3B. What happens in such situation? ITC will not be reflected in GSTR2A of the recipient. Moving on to the second scenario, supplier has filed both 3B and 2A. However, he has failed to report particular sale. What will happen in such situation, friends? ITC will not be reflected in GSTR 2A of the recipient. Now, moving on to the third scenario, supplier has wrongly reported the supply as B2C instead of B2B. Due to this, what will happen? ITC is not reflected in GSTR 2A of the registered person. Now, the last scenario or the fourth scenario deals with supplier giving wrong GST number, that is GSTIN of the recipient in while filing form GSTR1. In all these 4 situations, ITC will not be reflected in GSTR2A of the recipient. Now let's quickly walk through the clarification given in background of all these 4 situations. Proper officer shall first seek the details from the registered person regarding all the invoices on which ITC has been availed by such registered person in his GSTR3B, but which are not reflecting in form GSTR2A. Secondly, he shall ascertain the fulfillment of section 16 of CGST Act. Now, what does section 16 speaks about? The conditions which are laid down in section 16 are ITC can be availed by registered person on the invoices on satisfaction of certain conditions. These conditions are he should be in possession of the tax invoice or the debit note or the any other tax paying document. He has as a second condition, he has received the goods or services or both. He has made payment for the amount towards the value of such supply, plus he has also remitted the tax payable thereon to the supplier. Now, moving on to the action that may be taken by proper officer is, in case where the proper officer witnesses the differences between the ITC claimed in form GSTR3B and that in 2A, if the difference exceeds 5 lakhs, then proper officer shall ask the registered person to produce a certificate from chartered accountant or a certificate from cost accountant, well, certifying that the supplies have actually been made by the supplier to the said registered person, and also the tax thereon has been paid in the return, that is GSTR3B, filed by him. Certificate, it's very important here that the certificate should also contain UDIN number. Now, in case if the difference is less than 5 lakhs, proper officer may ask to produce a certificate from the concerned supplier stating that the supplies have actually been made by him and tax on them is actually paid by the supplier in his GSTR 3B. Moving on to other key takeaways from this circular, these instruction, it's very important to note that these instruction will apply only to the ongoing proceedings in scrutiny, audit or investigation for the financial year 2017-18 and 2018-19. Thank you friends for watching this video. I kindly request you to subscribe to this channel and also share this video among your friends. Thank you.